Hello and a very warm welcome. You're watching the latest coming in from around the world right here on WION World is One. I'm Molly Gambhir. A quick look at the top stories making headlines. Israel says 2 more of its hostages being held in Gaza have died as talks to secure a ceasefire deal that would include the release of some 120 captives that was set to resume later this week. France's Interior Minister says Israeli athletes will receive 24-hour protection during the Paris Olympics after a far-left lawmaker said Israel's delegation was not welcome and called for protests against their participation. Moscow says that it is not too surprised by US President Joe Biden's abandonment of his re-election bid and said that Vice President Kamala Harris had so far made no contribution to the Russian-US relations. A Bangladeshi student organization behind recent protests against government employment quotas announces that they are halting demonstrations for 48 hours. United Nations urges leaders around the world to take this year as a decisive one, whether a target to end AIDS as a public health threat by 2030 can be reached. Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez will testify on July 30th in a preliminary corruption inquiry into his wife, Begoña Gómez's business ties. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.